Hey there, Pisces. It's Bridget with Native Touch Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. Jumping right into it. So we've got an angel number oracle card leading us into tarot, wrapping everything up with a soul truth card. And if this is the type of content you enjoy, I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. Costs you absolutely nothing. It means the world to me. So thank you in advance. 2424, good times. You are deserving of affection, relaxation, and joy. Open up to your family and friends about your feelings, and you'll find everyone aligned and working together harmoniously. Many people are cheering for you. When you spread love, it returns to you multiplied. Okay, spirit guides, come hang out with Pisces and myself for this reading. Please guide my hands and my heart so that we can have a little bit of fun. Two of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. King of Wands. No, Knight of Wands. My bad. And the Hangman. Judgment. With the Five of Cups. Justice. With the Wheel of Fortune. Very, very cool. So, Pisces, let's talk. You are someone. Oh, you're having one heck of a partnership right now, or one heck of a relationship. The Two of Cups is about love. This is about a union. It could be an attraction, but this is all about making a connection with someone or something. This is the union of two. So it could be two people, or it could be two ideas, or it could be two groups or talents. Okay, so the list goes on and on. But the Two of Cups is a union of two. So what are we working on? Because the Seven of Pentacles is about making investments and hard work paying off. So, did you start a business recently, Pisces? Are you thinking about starting a business? Do you have a partner? Have you guys been working together on a new project? If so, Spirit's here to tell you, keep going, because your hard work is going to start paying off. Okay? Let's see if we can grab our clarifying card now, just to make sure we are spinning this the positive way, the way I'm feeling this should go. King of Wands. Yes, we are. Because the King of Wands is all about leadership and inspiring others. So whatever partnership you have formed, Spirit wants you to keep going, because you are now going to start seeing the fruits of your labor, okay? This is going to turn you into someone who is simply an inspiration. Maybe you'll take the show on the road. Maybe you'll teach others how to do what you did. But listen to me when I say this partnership, this person, and it doesn't always have to be a person. Do you have a spirit guide? Are you meditating daily? Do you have a best friend? It's that type of energy. And I keep saying partnership, though, only because of the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles with hard work paying off. It leads us to the King of Wands, which is all about leadership. But this is charismatic leadership. This is a very creative and bold and inspirational energy. So you're going to turn some heads. Congratulations, Pisces. Good job. Moving on to position 2, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a very passionate kind of energy. When we see this in a reading, the Knight of Wands wants you to make a very quick decision, okay? So if there is something that has been gnawing at you, something that maybe you're talking to your partner about, then when we see it in the cards, you're supposed to take that as your sign that, you know what, I've got to make a quick decision here. Because we have the Hangman, The Hangman is all about patience. This could be about waiting. This could be changing your perspective. So maybe that decision you've been mulling over will be a lot easier once you change your perspective. Because once you change your perspective, you won't feel trapped. Oh, that card just flipped all by itself, and that's the Empress. She wanted to come out and play. The Empress, this is all about love, harmony, and healing. The Empress is Mother Earth. I mean, she is all about nurturing. She is fertile. She is a mother figure. So, again, back to that quick decision, change your perspective, because I have a feeling that is going to give birth to your next adventure. So make the decision, Pisces. That's going to lead us to our third, which is advice from Spirit. So we have the Judgment card. This is reaping what you sow. This is the card that means you're going to get back what you put out there. This is all about an awakening. This is your leveling up. So, yeah. But in order for Judgment to do what Judgment needs to, we have got to get out of this negative Five of Cups energy, okay? The Five of Cups energy is all about guilt, sorrow, and really focusing on the negative, okay? So in this photo, she has 5 shells, 3 of which have spilled, 2 of which are upright holding things. She is only focused on the ones she lost. All she has to do is turn her head, change her perspective, and she will realize, wait a minute, I still have 2. What am I so upset about? So reaping what you sow is going to take on a whole new perspective if you can't get yourself out of this crazy negative loop you're in right now. You've got to shift your focus. You've got to find the silver lining in whatever you are dealing with. The Moon. Yeah, this isn't what it appears. You're focused on the wrong thing. I don't know why you're upset, but you're not looking at this the right way, okay? The Moon card literally means things are not as they appear, okay? So we have Judgment coming in. You're focusing on the negative. The Moon is here to tell you, stop that, please. Stop it. Things are not as bad as you think they are. But if you don't get out of this negative loop, Judgment is going to be forced to bring you more crap, because you're reaping what you sow. If you're gonna plant poop seeds, guess what? You're gonna get more shit. This is how it works. So, yeah, Pisces, get out of the negative loop, because our outcome for this week is justice. This could be as black and white as something going through the court system. Usually, though, it's karmic. This could be karmic justice. Again, it could be law and order, but it usually feels like karma's paying us a visit. And when karma shows up, she gets that wheel of fortune turning. So you're being asked to switch the way you look at things because you're not looking at it right. Once you do that, the wheel of fortune, there's actually 3 wheels inside of the wheel of fortune. They just don't spin all willy-nilly. You need to do something to get the wheel to spin in your favor. We want the good luck that the Wheel of Fortune is telling us we can have, but you got to do something. And you got to shift that negative focus of yours. Because we have the Hierophant. Hierophant is all about tradition. This could be religion, this could be your belief system, but it's a traditional way of life. It's traditional learning, traditional values. It could be a school, an institution, a university, a church, that type of old, and spirit's calling it stuffy energy. And it's funny. So we've got justice coming in, karma's coming back. Okay. The wheel of fortune's going to be turning in our favor, and the Hierophant wants you to tap into your inner guidance system. Okay. So all of us were raised with a certain set of standards, some more strict than others, but we've all have this like moral code blueprint in us. So the Hierophant wants you to really focus on what you know. Focus on your traditional value system. It has gotten you this far, so please focus on it because it's going to get you even further. Let's see what Soul Truth has to say, wrapping all this up. So, Spirit Guides, what's going on with the Soul Truth card? What card's going to wrap all of this stuff up? Well, I think this is perfect for you. What am I grateful for right now? I would say you're going to be grateful for those 2 cups behind you if you just turned around. Adopt an abundance mindset. Okay. And that's going to be a shift here because this is probably the advice from Spirit. Adopt the abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all of our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. So, your soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful today. Notice the abundance growing within you. So I think that was the absolute perfect way to end this reading. Yeah, you have to focus on more gratitude, Pisces. We have to change our perspective with the Hangman. Get out of the 5 of Cups energy. Get our lucky wheel of fortune moving, because the moon is here to remind us things are not as they appear. And once we change that perspective, it's all going to become more clear. I love this for you, Pisces. So if any of this resonated with you, I would love a like, share, or follow. It really does help out small channels like mine. So thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to be releasing the quickies probably tomorrow, and then more full week readings next week. I know my timing's a little bit off, but I had a great weekend with my kids. So that's why this is off. So thank you again for being here, and I will see you next week or tomorrow.